Your trademark represents your brand, reputation, and the trust customers place in your business. If another individual or company begins using your trademark, or one that is confusingly similar, it can mislead customers and weaken the value of your brand. A well-written trademark infringement letter serves as a formal notice requesting that the unauthorized use stop while giving the other party an opportunity to resolve the matter before legal action becomes necessary. Whether your trademark appears on products, packaging, websites, advertisements, social media, or business names, your letter should remain factual, professional, and respectful. A clear trademark infringement letter identifies the trademark, explains the alleged infringement, requests specific corrective action, and documents your efforts to protect your intellectual property rights. So, here is how to write it. Sender information. Start by writing your personal or business contact information at the top of the letter. This section identifies the trademark owner and provides the recipient with the information needed to respond to your notice. If the trademark is owned by a company, use the company's official legal name and business contact information. Date. After your contact information, write the date. For example, August 6, 2026. The date establishes when your notice was issued and creates an official record of your communication. Keeping accurate records is important if the matter later requires legal review or further correspondence. Recipient information. Next, write the recipient's information. This directs your notice to the individual or company responsible for the alleged trademark infringement. Sending the letter to the correct recipient increases the likelihood of resolving the matter quickly. Subject line. Now write a clear subject line. For example, subject, notice of trademark infringement. The subject immediately identifies the purpose of your letter. A direct and professional subject line helps ensure the matter receives prompt attention from the recipient. Salutation. Address the recipient professionally. For example, Dear Mr. Ellis. A formal greeting establishes a respectful tone and demonstrates that you are approaching the matter professionally. Even if the infringement has caused concern, maintaining a courteous tone strengthens the effectiveness of your letter. Opening paragraph. Now explain why you are writing. For example, I am writing on behalf of North Star Outdoor Equipment Inc. regarding the unauthorized use of our registered trademark. It has come to our attention that your business is using the trademark North Star, or a mark that is confusingly similar to it, without our authorization. This letter serves as formal notice of the alleged infringement and requests your prompt attention so that the matter may be resolved professionally. This opening paragraph clearly explains the purpose of your letter and identifies the trademark involved. State the name of the trademark and explain that the use appears to be unauthorized. Beginning with a factual explanation establishes the issue without making unnecessary accusations and creates an official record of your concerns. Before sending the letter, confirm that you own the trademark or have the legal authority to enforce the trademark rights. Trademark description paragraph. Next, describe the trademark and explain where the infringement occurred. For example, the trademark North Star is owned by North Star Outdoor Equipment Inc. and is used in connection with outdoor camping equipment, hiking accessories, and related retail services. The unauthorized use was identified on July 30, 2026, where the trademark appeared on your company website, promotional advertisements, and product packaging without our permission or authorization. This paragraph provides the factual basis for your claim. Identify the trademark owner, describe the goods or services associated with the trademark, and explain where and when the unauthorized use was discovered. Including these details helps the recipient understand exactly what conduct is being challenged. Supporting your description with trademark registration information, screenshots, photographs, or other evidence can strengthen your position. Customer confusion paragraph. Now explain why the unauthorized use creates a problem. For example, your use of this trademark may cause confusion among customers regarding the source, sponsorship, affiliation, or endorsement of your products and services. As the owner of the North Star trademark, we have a responsibility to protect our brand identity and prevent unauthorized uses that could mislead consumers or diminish the value of our trademark. This paragraph explains why trademark protection is important. Rather than focusing only on ownership, describe how the unauthorized use may create confusion in the marketplace. This helps explain why you are requesting immediate action to protect your brand. Keep your explanation objective and avoid making claims that cannot be supported by evidence. Demand paragraph. Next, clearly explain what action you want the recipient to take. For example, accordingly, we respectfully request that you immediately cease and desist from using the North Star trademark or any confusingly similar mark. Specifically, we request that you stop all unauthorized use of the trademark, remove it from all products, packaging, websites, advertisements, marketing materials, and social media platforms, and provide written confirmation by August 20th, 2026, confirming that these actions have been completed. This paragraph clearly outlines the corrective actions you expect the recipient to take. Providing specific instructions and a reasonable deadline helps eliminate uncertainty and gives the recipient an opportunity to resolve the matter voluntarily. Choose a realistic deadline that allows sufficient time for the recipient to investigate and respond. Opportunity to respond paragraph. Now give the recipient an opportunity to explain their position. For example, if you believe you have the legal right or authorization to use the trademark, please provide any supporting documentation, licensing agreement, registration information, or other explanation so that we may carefully review your position. Our intention is to resolve this matter professionally and without unnecessary legal proceedings whenever possible. This paragraph demonstrates fairness by allowing the recipient to explain their position before additional action is taken. In some cases, misunderstandings, licensing issues, or other circumstances may explain the disputed use. Providing an opportunity for discussion reflects good faith and encourages constructive communication. Remaining open to reviewing relevant information can sometimes resolve disputes more efficiently than immediate legal action. Reservation of rights paragraph. Next, explain what may happen if the infringement is not resolved. For example, if we do not receive a satisfactory response by the stated deadline, we reserve all rights and remedies available under applicable trademark laws, including pursuing appropriate legal action to protect our trademark rights. Nothing contained in this letter should be interpreted as a waiver of any legal rights or claims that may now or later become available to us. This paragraph informs the recipient that you are prepared to protect your trademark if necessary, while making it clear that sending this letter does not limit your legal rights. It emphasizes the seriousness of the matter without using threatening or inflammatory language. Ensure that any legal statements included in your letter are accurate and appropriate for your circumstances. Thank you paragraph. Then conclude your letter. For example, thank you for your prompt attention to this matter. We look forward to your timely response and hope this issue can be resolved quickly and amicably, without the need for further action. This closing paragraph expresses appreciation while reinforcing your desire to resolve the dispute professionally. Ending respectfully encourages constructive communication and leaves the door open for an amicable resolution. Professional communication often helps resolve business disputes more effectively than emotional or confrontational language. Sincerely. Now close the letter properly. For example, Sincerely, North Star Outdoor Equipment Inc., Laura Bennett. Legal Affairs Manager. This is your formal closing and signature identification. Include your name or company name, and if applicable, your job title, so the recipient knows who is authorized to act on behalf of the trademark owner. Before sending your trademark infringement letter, carefully review every detail to ensure the trademark information, description of the alleged infringement, supporting evidence, requested corrective actions, and response deadline are accurate. Keep copies of the letter and all supporting documentation for your records. A strong trademark infringement letter is factual, professional, and well organized, helping protect your brand while giving the recipient a fair opportunity to resolve the matter before additional legal action becomes necessary. Thank you for watching this video. If you found this tutorial helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to Writing Practices for more step-by-step writing guides. See you in the next video.